guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, what's up? My name is vianney.strick. Thank you so much for being here. That was really weird. I'm in a good mood. What's up? So today I decided to do a huge review on Profusion, but specifically like their holiday collection. So I literally have 3 eyeshadows, I have 2 face palettes, lip products, eyebrow products, highlighters. Like I have a lot. So and it is what I'm wearing on my face right now. So I showed you guys some swatches, demo, the whole enchilada. So I really hope that you guys do enjoy this video, and if you do, you know what to do. Please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to join my squad. And today's post notification shout out goes to Faith Drew. Faith, thank you so much for having your post notifications on. She's actually one of my very good friends here on YouTube. We've actually collaborated before, but she just watches all my videos, and I just wanted to give you a little shout out, Faith. Thank you so much. I love you. And if you guys want to be my next post notification shout out, you guys know what to do. I know what you should do. I just forgot for 1 second. All you have to do is turn them on and comment when you are done. Okay guys, let's get into the video. Okay, so first we have some lip products. We have I'm not gonna say Profusion for everything because it's obviously Profusion, but it's the Lips to Go Matte Lip Cream, Matte Lip Liner, and Sparkling Topper. And this is in the shade, I believe it's in the shade Fantasy. And then we also have this, which I probably will end up using. This is also the Lips to Go, but this one is actually a lipstick, a lip liner, and I believe it's a lip strobe, so kind of like a lip gloss. And I have this in the shade Bear. Okay, so then we have this palette. This is the TEMPTRESS palette, and it's a 21 eyeshadow shade palette, and it also has a brush. What it looks like, it's actually a really pretty shade selection, and it has a mixture of like mattes, shimmers, and it seems like it also has some satins. And it also came with a little dual-ended brush. And by the way, the case actually has like glitter on the outer corner. I'm gonna put the swatches right here. Honestly, I don't like to judge a palette by its swatches, but they didn't really swatch very well. The shades weren't that pigmented, and I noticed that some of the shimmers were pretty good and creamy, and then some were just really dry and super thin. So I don't know, I don't feel good about the swatches at all. Again, I'm not gonna judge the palette just yet, but if you do care about swatches, it did not swatch very well. And then we do have another eyeshadow palette, and it is this one right here. This is called Merlot Eyes, and this one has almost like the Naked Palettes kind of packaging. It is like a tin one, and this one actually does have a mirror, and let me show you guys a close-up. Here's the palette. As you guys can see, it is just like a pretty warm tone with a pop of purple, matte and shimmer eyeshadow palette, and it also has a dual-ended brush. Again, I wasn't very impressed with the swatches. Here they are. Some of them swatch really well, and some of them don't. They're just really inconsistent. The shades are very pretty. This is definitely like a go-to palette for like shades-wise. We'll definitely have to try that on the eyes. We do have this kit. This is the medium to deep 6-piece brow defining kit, and this has a brow definer pencil, a little brush, and also it comes with a little palette it has some brow primer, a highlighter, and 2 shades of brow powder. I also have the Profusion 5-color face palette, and this is just a palette that has I don't know if it's a bronzer or a contour. It's a bronzer, a blush, and a couple highlighters. And then lastly, I also have this packet right here. This is the Pro Pigment Blush Highlighter Silver Sparkling Eyeliner things. So this is in the shade Silver Sparkle, and it has a palette that has eyeshadows, a highlighter, and a blush. And there's also a glitter liner and also a brush again. I did swatch just these eyeshadows, and I'll put them on the screen right now. Again, just not very, I don't know, it's just they didn't swatch very well. Some of them were a little bit chalky, some of them were just very thin in consistency, so they didn't pack a punch. But again, we will try everything on the eyes. So let's get started. I am going to start out with my brows because that's what I usually do. And of course, I will be using all their products. Okay, so brows are done and I really like them. I have to say the pencil, this is the Profusion Brow Defining Pencil. And again, it came in the shade medium deep. I really like this pencil. It was so fast to do my eyebrows. I feel like you either have very waxy pencils or very pigmented creamy pencils. And I feel like this is just a very pigmented waxy pencil, which is a combination that I haven't seen before. It is very pigmented and very waxy, but it's not too much. You can definitely go in with a light hand and it fills your eyebrows really fast. I actually really like this. I'm gonna keep using it for sure. These are okay. I honestly only used one shade because like the wax, I don't use wax. I kind of just set my brows with some brow gel. Like this shade was very pigmented, but it does have a lot of kickback. So if you don't mind that, then that's good. And the brow pencil, it's cute. It's just like a little angled brush. Do I think that this kit is nice? Yeah, I think so. If you're into brow powders and wax and the little pencil, I really like this. I know it's a very affordable thing to get, and I think you get a lot for it. So okay, so I brought you guys in closer. We're gonna do some eyeshadow. I prime my eyelids with some concealer, and again, I don't set my concealer or my eye primer. So we have a lot to work with, so I'm not gonna do a look that's gonna be like super easy to follow because I do want to test out a lot of these formulas, so I'm kind of just gonna go back and forth. The mattes seemed a lot better in this palette, so I think I'm gonna stick to these for like transition because they just look better. I'm probably gonna end up doing like a warm tone look, sorry. I'm gonna make it a little bit more cranberry and then maybe play around with some of these. You know what I'm gonna do is make this like speed it up and show you guys the shades because again, this is not a tutorial, and then within the process I'll just tell you guys how I feel about it so far. Okay, so I'm back and I actually really love the way my eyeshadow came out. I do have to say it's kind of sad because this palette was just not working out for me. I mean, I understand I only use like 3 shades, but the kickback was like insane. Obviously I showed you guys some of that, so I'll have to keep playing with this because I don't want to tell you that I don't like it, but out of all the palettes that I used, this was like not the nicest, but these were actually really nice. I was very impressed with this one just because it didn't have that much kickback. Like it had a normal amount of kickback, and I think the colors look really pretty, and then also these colors look really pretty as well. Obviously I wasn't able to use all the shades, but just from first impressions, I think if you were to choose from these palettes or these in the tin, I mean, assuming that they're all the same formula, this was just way too powdery for me. I could not work with that, especially with colors like that. If they're so powdery, they're just really hard to work with. So I'm gonna keep trying this because it does have a blush and a highlight, but so far this has really impressed me. I will do the lower lash line as well and kind of see what the deal is. And then this glitter thing is actually really pretty, except I mean, you can totally tell, like, look at this. You have to let it dry for a long time, So I kind of got it all over myself. From far away, it looks cute, but this is nice. It's cute. You just have to really let it dry, but for a glitter liner from the drugstore, I like it. So I am gonna do a thin line of eyeliner just because I am gonna pop some lashes. I'm actually gonna pop on my own lashes. If you guys haven't seen the video with my collaboration with Delarza Cosmetics, definitely go watch it. I will put it up here. I came out with my own lashes. I came out with a whole line, and I want to start using my product in my videos so you guys can see what they look like on. So I will be using the V&A lashes, and this is what they look like. They are gorgeous and they're 3D. Since I'm feeling super sassy, I'm definitely gonna wear these because these are some dramatic, awesome lashes. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply these. By the way, I know it's my collab, but you can still use my code on it. So if you want a discount on these, you can use code VS10 for 10% at checkout, and these will be available November 25th, 2018. Okay, so as you guys can see, lashes make such a big difference. I usually don't pair such dramatic lashes with a dramatic look, but since this is such a dramatic look, I thought it would look really, really pretty. So what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and do my foundation, concealer, powder, and then come back and show you guys some of the face products, and then we can finish off with the lip products. Okay, so I finished like my face makeup, so I'm quickly just gonna do my under eyes, and I'm gonna speed this through again, and then we can move on to the face products. Wow, I really, really love the way this eye look looks, so I'm really excited. So really quickly, I wanted to show you guys this palette. I've actually already tried it, but it wasn't on camera. First of all, I think it's too light for me regarding the contour, so I did want to show you guys like how it's like super light, and to be honest, the only reason why you see a shadow there is because this brush already had contour. Let me get a clean one. Actually, this came with this brush, so let me use the brush it came with. So again, I mean, I don't like hate the product. It's just like way too light for me, and it's definitely way too light for me to bronze with it. So I am gonna use my own bronzer, the NYX No Filter finishing powder, and I have it in the shade Mahogany. This is very pigmented, so you have to like be careful. But if you're very fair, then you might like that powder, except I can't really judge the formula because I don't really see it show up on my skin, so I can't really tell you if it's patchy or not. Okay, so for blush, I'm just gonna use one of these blushes on one side and one on the other to show you guys. So we're gonna use this peachy one. And it's kind of shimmery. It's cute, but I don't know, it's all right. I think it looks good with this look, but what I'm really excited about is trying this one out. This one looks like a straight up matte one, and it's more of a neutral dusty pink kind of. I think I ended up liking this color better, but just because of the look that we have. But this is just like it feels really good. It's just like more of a, it's right here by the way, you can barely see it because it's very nude. I feel like this would go with all these shades of eyeshadow, so that's why I think they put that in the palette, because it's very neutral. But I'm gonna go ahead and take this one again and just put it on this side. Now I am gonna test out both highlighters. This is weird, this has like the same highlight twice. They look like almost the same, except this one, the big one, is a little bit more pale and this one's more gold. So I'm gonna use the gold one, and then I'm also obviously gonna use this one. All right, it actually felt pretty creamy, not gonna lie. Ooh, that looks pretty. Honestly, I feel bad for saying that I didn't like this. I just didn't like the bronzer because it was too light for me, so I kind of stopped using it. But this looks really pretty. Oh my God, that's beautiful. That looks so pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna try this one over here. This shade looks really pretty and it's really big. This is what it looks like. So let's see how this one looks. Ooh, these are pretty. See how this one's more yellow and this one's, I thought this would be darker, but this one looks a little bit more frosty. I don't know though, I feel like I like the formula on this one better. You know what, let me think about this and I'll tell you at the end of the video which one I think is worth it. So let's just test out some of the lip products. So I'm definitely gonna go in with the nude just because this is like a wine colored and I'm sure it would look really pretty. I just kind of want to balance it off and not have such dramatic makeup. Okay, so the formula is really nice. The only complaint I have is that the lip liner is very thin. So it's kind of hard to like get it even because it's such a thin line. So that's just preference. If you like thin lip liners, then you're gonna like this, but it's very creamy and it's pigmented, so I like that. And here is the lipstick, the color, and the amount of product. So this just said it's a velvet matte lipstick. I'm so happy. I always like matte lipsticks. Okay, so it didn't go that creamy at first, but this is definitely one of those products that you have to like warm up. At first I felt like I was rubbing plastic on my lips, but then like on my lips it feels really good, and now that I actually put on a layer, the actual lipstick is creamy and it is not like super matte. It does have a little bit of sheen to it, but it says velvet matte, so okay. So this, let's see, it definitely looks like a gloss, like a tinted gloss. So let's just put it on the lips and see how it looks. I like it. It's not sticky and the formula is actually really thin. For some reason I thought it was going to be thick, kind of like a NYX butter gloss, but it's actually really thin, but I like that about it because my lips don't feel that heavy. I like it. I like these lip products. I'm going to quickly just take this off, put on a different lip color, and then I will just give you guys my roundup of what is worth your money and what is not. Okay, now we're looking snatched. Okay, so let me give you guys a little run through. I do have all the prices, so I definitely think that when I tell you guys that something is worth it, I want to tell you that it's worth it because of the price and the quality, etc. So the mixed metals, which is, it was this one with the brush and the glitter. It's only $10, so I think it's worth it. Yes. I think that the highlighter is really pretty. The blush is really pretty. The eyeshadows were good. They weren't amazing, but they were good. They didn't have a lot of kickback. And I also think that the glitter looks really pretty and is just a pretty drugstore glitter liner. Then we have the 21 eyeshadow palette. This is only $10. Oh my God. Yes, it's worth it. This is so worth it. It has 21 shadows. Again, I obviously didn't play with all of them, but with the ones that I did, they looked really, really nice. Like I told you guys, it didn't swatch very well, but you can't judge the shadows by the swatch. So do I think this is worth your money? Yes, I really do. I'm trying not to blind you guys. Sorry. Then we have Merlot Eyes, which is this guy right here. This is only $6.99, but even though it's only like $7, I still don't recommend it. I think they actually have one of these palettes with more like purpley and like warm tones like within that. So I think that if you want something like this, maybe check out another one of their 21 eyeshadow palettes with like these kinds of shades. But I don't know, this formula to me just wasn't worth it. They have Beautiful Brows, which is $6.99, and they have them in two different colors. So it's the brow pencil, the brush, and the powders with the wax. I paid like $8 for my pencil, like eyebrow pencil already. So would I pay $6.99 for a pencil and a little palette and a little brush? Absolutely. I actually really enjoyed this pencil and I would pay $7 by itself. So I think that one's worth it. And then the, oh my God, guys, I am not sponsored, but I'm shook. All these little lip kits that we use, they're only $4.99. Okay, well, I obviously didn't try this one, but the nude one, to get a lip liner, a lipstick, and a gloss for $4.99, I definitely think it's worth it. So really, truly, the only thing that I didn't like that I don't think is worth it is this. And I'm sorry, I actually don't have the price for this one. I'm sure it's very inexpensive, but I actually really, really liked it. So, you know, just make sure that the shades do work for your skin tone, but so far the formula was really nice. And by the way, some of you guys do care to know, yes, I did get this in PR, because one time I didn't mention it and someone was like, hey, did you get this in PR? Yes, but it's not sponsored. I'm not getting paid. I don't even have an affiliate code with them, so like I'm not making any money. I'm just trying to get you guys to save some money. So I was actually pleasantly surprised. I definitely think that Profusion is stepping up their game, and you should definitely snatch some of these items before they are gone. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. As you guys can see, again, Testing, 1, 2, 3.